Yes, people, it's Rio Ferdinand there. Stay locked on SBTV.
Okay, so it's your boy Viz, and it is an honour to be sat here right now with a Manchester United great, Rio Ferdinand. What's happening?
Nothing, man, just sitting chilling, talking to you, man.
How was training?
Yeah, it was alright, it was good. It weren't as cold as it's normally been the last few weeks, so it was nice. We won as well today, so that's better. How
was the technique today? I mean, I can give my honest opinion on how your technique was today, but maybe you want to give an honest opinion. How did you train?
Okay, my team won, that was the most important thing, but I didn't feel great today, if I'm honest, physically, but it's good to feel like that now, so when it comes Sunday, I'm feeling in tip-top condition.
Exactly, unbeaten this season, great achievement so far, how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's good, but I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have lost a couple of games but have more points. We've drawn a lot of games, we've let a couple of results go, we've drawn too many games, and if we'd have turned a few of them games into wins, I'd take a loss or two in there as well, so that we've got maybe 3 or 4, 5, 6 more points.
Pretty confident that you're going to win the title, or do you not look that far ahead? You kind of just keep it?
No, you never look that far ahead. I mean, at the beginning of the season you always say, oh, we'll wait till Christmas and January time to see where we are, and then kick on from there. So we're in that period now. We've come through Christmas in good shape. Without really playing too well this season. We haven't really hit top form yet. In recent times you've had a lot going on off the pitch as well, all positive. However, you know, you've been on Twitter, new addition to Twitter. How have you found that? What made you decide to get onto that social network, Twitter? A friend of mine just said, listen, I think you should do, they was bugging me for ages saying you should do it, it's a great platform to speak to the fans of your club, the fans of you. If there's stuff in the media about you, you can always put it right, because there's a lot of stuff. Like, there was a big perception of that I was like, always had big diamonds in my ears and all that kind of stuff, and that was years ago. That was years ago. I was out of that. There used to be caricature pictures of me in the papers, and my earring was bigger than my head. Wow. You know what I mean? So you kind of can change that a little bit by the way, just showing people the real you and the normal you, and it's like people don't expect. When I say I want to train going to London, people are like, you get trained. But yeah, they think that you're from outer space or something because you play football. It's become that big and that hype nowadays that people expect you to be chauffeur driven everywhere. Do you get on the bus though? You get on the train, but do you ever get on the bus? The last time I got on a bus, I got on a bus in London about a year ago. A local bus in London? Yeah. That must have been crazy. Yeah, it was funny, man. It was good. The funny thing is, like, I get tube and stuff like that as well when I come to London. People don't think it's you. Yeah, of course. Because the hype and the surrounding football and stuff, people think, they look at you and go, nah, it's not you. Or people someone come up and go, are you real? And if I say no, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. I wouldn't expect him to be on a bus and eat a tube anyway. That's the people's general thought. So you don't really you get less hassle doing stuff like that really if people don't come up to you and really get in your face. I never would have thought Rio Ferdinand had an Oyster card, to be honest. I'm quite shocked. I was a big guy and I was thinking, right, everyone's going through quick just doing Oyster cards. I thought, all right, I've got to go and buy my travel card and all that stuff. Yeah, so yeah, it's moved on since back in the day when you could jump over the barriers. Back to Twitter though, man. I mean, it seems like you're enjoying it. You tweet quite a lot. You know, some people are on Twitter, you know, and they don't tweet much, but you tweet quite a lot. You do interact with your fans. I saw a little altercation there with Robbie Savage of Derby at one stage. Yeah, I just had to deal with him quickly. What was that about? No, it's just friendly banter. I'll be honest with you, I've come into contact with a lot of people that I would never really have spoke to outside of doing football, or just never would have come into contact with them. Like Robbie Savage, I've seen him play football against him and stuff, but never met him really. Didn't really like him beforehand, if I'm honest. But I got on Twitter and he's a decent guy. He seems alright. Sometimes he can go a bit far with a few people, but with me he knows that he can't go that far. Like, to show him. And but then like Piers Morgan, I've known him for a little while. He's a big Arsenal fan. We have a bit of banter about the games and stuff. Yeah. When we beat Arsenal, I didn't really gloat too much, but I just sent him a nice little tweet after the game. Like the guys in the Ashes, the cricket players, I didn't really know many of them. Kevin Peterson became kind of buddies on. You're a fan of cricket? Yeah, I don't mind cricket. I like 2020, if I'm honest. And then you can't fail not to follow the Ashes when it's on. It takes over the country. Do you know what I mean? And it's a bit patriotic as well. You want your team to do well. And when the Australians win, they gloat and go bananas. So this time it was nice that we could do that. But just so Lord Sugar, there's loads of people that kind of you interact with and you think, oh, Louis Spence even. Do you know what I mean? You think, when am I going to see these kind of people? I don't go to them like. lots of red carpet things and all these do's and gigs, and on Twitter you can interact and see people. But the most important thing is that you can people get a better idea of you and what you are, who you are.
Something else that's been really successful for you online other than Twitter is your magazine. 5 magazine, you know, it was eagerly anticipated. What was Rio gonna deliver? What was he gonna offer? And it's been really good so far, man. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, well, the magazine number 5, you can go and see it on www.rioferdinand.com, and you can get into it and see it there. We've had loads of good people. I mean, the first one we done was with 50 Cent, and that was really nerve-wracking because obviously the first time I interviewed someone from my magazine, it was the first time the magazine was going to be going out there, and it's online and stuff. And the most important thing for me about it was that it was free, so anyone can just log on and go and have a look and see what's happening. Ronaldo was on there, got a good video, and there's so many different things. It's more of a lifestyle kind of magazine. It's not just sport, it's sport, film, music, a little bit of art's going to be introduced this year now as well, games and stuff like that, so there's something on there for everybody. Who's
the most skillful player at Manchester United, barring yourself obviously? Who would you say he's got, you know?
I'd say Nani.
Nani? Yeah, Nani. Awesome amount of skill.
Yeah, he can stop and start anyone, and he's got proper silks.
Even more skillful than Ronaldo. I know he's left now, but
different. I mean, Nani likes to actually beat someone properly, like stand them up, stop and start them and get past them, and he loves it. He'll come back and try and do it again if he can. Whereas Ronnie's became more of, after a couple of years, became more of what you see now is just he wants to get a shot off and score a goal. Yeah. Not too interested in dropping too many skills, but if he can get his shot off, which was an unbelievable shot, he's happy. Different, I'd say.
Alright, one thing that always sticks in my mind when it comes to Rio Ferdinand is your goal celebration, the Bogle. You're a big music fan. Can you give us an exclusive on what your next goal celebration might be, if that goal comes this season?
I ain't scored for a long time, man, if I'm honest. So
I'm sure the goal will come this season.
Yeah, if I score. You know what? None of the celebrations that I've ever done have been planned.
Oh really?
No,
okay. So you didn't plan that? That just came to your mind?
It just came to me. Old school. I thought, yeah, old school Bogle, boom. It just came out, and then. But no, I don't. I've been honest, I've matured a lot now. I don't know if a dance will really be coming out.
Maybe just a hand up.
Yeah, just the old Shearer one. Or the Ronaldo.
Okay. All right. So you're obviously a big music fan. This is going to be the biggest co-sign ever. You know, the urban music scene has gone from strength to strength over the last couple years. Who, you know, is your favourite MC at the moment that you're listening to?
At the moment.
Or
my favourite MC.
Yeah, who is
my favourite English MC.
Hold on, this is the biggest co-sign out there. Rio Ferdinand's best MC at the moment.
Oh, at the moment, right?
Yeah, at the moment.
Who's got something out in the charts?
Yeah, and stuff like that. Really think that you play on the way to training.
Devlin.
Yeah. What is it about Devlin that you like so much?
He's just real. He says it how it is. He don't mess about. Even my little boy, I got my 4-year-old little boy.
Yeah.
He just shouts. He wants to hear London Town. He wants to hear it. You know what I mean? The album, I think, is just a great album. You just play it from start to finish. I think it says a lot. He's deeper than what people you probably say for someone of his age. He goes into a lot of different issues, social issues, and he talks about stuff that's relative and what's happening with people. So. And I just like his delivery. I like him a lot. I think he's really talented.
Is there anyone else you want to add to that list that you feel is quite good at the moment?
My favourite MC of grime is UK bassist Kano. Yeah, he's my favourite. He's the man for me. He's the gospel. But there's loads of. I love UK. I like the UK scene. I love Devlin, Kano, as I said. Wiley's always up there for me as an MC. He makes big tunes as well for the charts. Ghetto. Wretch. Yeah, there's loads. I love it. I'm really into it. So,
would you ever think about getting back into the music business? We understand you was a part of the music business once upon a time.
I think, to be honest, I ain't got. You need to give it time in the music industry. You need to be there and hands-on and be involved all the time. And I've always said it. If I do something and I think it might infringe on my football career, then I'll stop it and I won't do it. And that was the case with the music stuff.